We stop simplifying the problems and that we take all constraints into account and try to solve the big problems. Hi, I am Gyri and I am the CTO of Tanso, and we are developing a software that automates carbon accounting for industrial manufacturers. Tanso has come this far only because we as founders have been believed in by the ecosystem that has surrounded us. We have always been striving to get better, to get opportunities to learn, and to always continue to improve as people, but also as a team. And with that, Munich was a perfect ecosystem for us to get opportunities, people believing in us, and chances to learn and fail openly, and eventually also getting the financial support that we needed in order to make this success. Climate change is our generation's biggest and largest problem. And climate change will hit us hard from every single angle. That also means that company will feel the climate risk that comes on the physical side, as well as on their supply chains, as well as financial instability. We believe that sustainability is not only about environmental sustainability, it's also about financial and social sustainability, meaning that you as a company needs to survive year after year after year, both by growing your economy, making sure you make money, but also when it comes to taking care of your workers and taking care of the environment around you. In order to become more sustainable as a company, we believe that data is essential. Data is basically saying, what is my status quo? Are my numbers red? Are my numbers green? And you only know that through actually tracking and accounting for your carbon and your environmental impact. And that is what we do at Tanso. We make sure that you as a company keep track of your data so that you know where is your biggest lever so that you can take sustainability into account. What does it mean to think big? As entrepreneurs, we love problems. We create value out of problems. And thinking big can mean that we think about the solutions and think about the highest potential value solutions out there for a problem. But thinking big can also mean that we stop simplifying the problems and that we take all constraints into account and try to solve the big problems. Climate change is such a problem, and that is something that I try to solve, but I can't solve it alone. Complex, big problems requires a lot of collaboration, a lot of people coming together with their expertises and solving it as one collaboration. For bigger problems, we need to tackle them from all different angles, and we need to work together in order to create the solutions that is needed for the future. But why should you? I believe that the biggest value and the biggest opportunity lies in the space of the biggest problems. And climate change is one of them. So why tackle small problems when you can tackle the big ones? I just have one demand to everyone else in society, and that is, please be realistic. If you're looking to science right now, it's not flowery, rosy, or anything optimistic. It's pretty doomsday saying. And we are headed straight on to doom. We are now facing the world's and the history's largest turnaround operation, and we need all hands on deck. We need everyone to start turning the ship around increment by increment by increment, because otherwise we won't have enough time to turn into another direction which is more hopeful. I believe that my children should have a future that is worth living in, and I believe that it is possible to do it, but only if we work together and only if we get started immediately. Think about it for a second. Who are you in 2050? How old are you? Do you have grandchildren? Do you have children? And where does your company stand in 2050? Do you believe that it's still operational, still thriving, still making money, with all the consequences of climate change happening after 2050? That's when we will see the most of it, even if you achieve our 2 degrees target. I am lucky to have almost married my co-founders and have them by my side, appreciating me for all my weirdnesses and quirks, and making sure that the things that are my strengths are something that they see, even though it's different from what they have as strengths. I don't think I'm anything special, or at least I didn't start out as anything special. I am standing here today only through all the learnings, all the failures, and all the opportunities that I have gotten along the way, through the financial support, through the opportunities given by others. And I get to follow my dream together with some of the brightest and most ambitious and smartest people I know. I get to be here today only because of others. And I hope that going forward, that's something I can give back to others as well.